Okay, we're going to make a little change in the front of this house and modify the porch. They don't like this rounded front edge, this circular steps. We're going to square them off and change the tile from slate to porcelain. Then we'll take these and square them off. So you'll see later that this comes out, squares over. We might even, and this side too, both steps, we might even modify the roof a little bit. Sometimes your homeowner is their own designer. Okay, now remember, not all projects are created equal. Humans are. We're all created equal. God made us. But anyway, projects now, sometimes you got to do projects you wouldn't normally do. And sometimes even when you're old like me, you got to get down on your hands and knees. But, you know, God provides, and so we'll take what He gives us. This is a remodel of a porch. Okay, so this porch I showed you in a picture earlier, or I'll flash it in, had slate on it, and we chiseled it off. The reason we took it off was because it was flaky and really isn't the best application for slate. And the customer doesn't like this radius here. Okay, so she said it doesn't fit my house, get rid of it. So then we opened it up and realized that somebody had made the radius over the original porch, which was square, normal. See the red steps? Red concrete. This has been added on here. So, took the posts off, killed the overhang a little bit. She's going to square these off now. So I got to come out here with this big square out. If you have tile on a radius, well, you've seen a block wall on a corner, right? It's not ideal. So anyway, first things first, we got to form it up and pour concrete. Put some steel in there, and I'll show you the process, because I know this is what you want to do on your next day off. Little epoxy to go in here. Watch this. Got to mix them up. Bingo. After you clean the holes out, clean it a little bit. That comes out. Boom. There it is. It's just better than nothing. It's really a lot better. So there you have the whole setup done. You epoxy those in, and then by the time you form it up, it'll be nice and hard. Tie the wire, tie the lateral piece across the top on it, and you'll bond it together nicely. It's a good way to go. Okay, by 12 o'clock, you should have a lot done. So I'll let you be the judge of that. Forms are up. Steel's in there a little bit like I showed you. Got the major forms up. Takes more time to calculate, you know, equality than it does anything else. This landing has to be similar. We wanted to fill this hole, so that made me shift everything over 3 inches. So I've got some stakes in, but I need to tighten it up. Tomorrow we'll pour it. Look at that. Then we're going to tile it. Before you can pour, you better make sure everything's perfect. Maybe a piece of steel's in the way, or the form's not the right size. Why is this not working?
There's a safety.
Bye-bye. That's about it. So we're doing one side at a time because I'm not sure how much concrete it would take, and So we went and got more. Took a lot, Cody said. But the good part about it is I don't have to make it smooth because it's going to get tile on top of it. But it's kind of a cooler day, which is nice, but now it's taking forever to dry. Can't win for losing. Formed up and poured. That's it. End result right there. Interesting how it's drying so funny. Really slimed that around a little bit the other day, but anyway, let's take it all apart. Okay, it's all cleaned up, ready for tile. Okay, we got this porch tiled. There it is. Porcelain tile, mucho grande. And you can see on this Schluter edge here. This is a project that I'm helping the customer out. So I get her certain subs, and certain subs she gets on her own. And so I'm finding things that my guys would never do. It's been grouted, right? But it really hasn't been finished now, has it? What the heck? Who does this? Finish the job, buddy. I mean, you can see it. The grout right there is missing. Take your time. Work a little harder. You know, we're looking for someone to care about it. So that's a problem you run into when you know, a customer wants to get involved and they get a connection from the tile company or supplier or somebody like that. And the guy's okay, but little things that I would hold my guys to and say, look, first of all, they wouldn't leave it like that. And if they did, you know, they'd come right back out and say, sorry, I forgot it, I'll take care of it. So I can't really get involved with that, and the quality is less, but you know, we're working, and some of the parts of it we're doing ourselves, and other parts I'm giving away, but that's how it goes. Okay, you know, I do a lot of projects. Sometimes I'm so good I do them twice. Well, sometimes things don't work out. Like I said, this porch customer got their own tile guy and things didn't really work out. I showed you that. So we're gonna totally go over it with the deck. So again, you can see the problem. The tile guy, his Schluter never stayed, and there's just a few things about it we don't like. He didn't miter the corners of the tile. Pieces are breaking off. Why? It's not even 6 months old. So she basically had to give that guy his walking papers, but decided we're going to put a redwood deck over this. So stand by for progress. Oh, that hurt. Okay, so you want to cover the tile and put a deck on it. That's what you're going to have to do. It's very custom. Attach everything to it, build it up level and flat, because the ground out here is not level, trust me. Okay, so when we get the redwood going, it almost seems a shame to cover it because it's so pretty, but you really got to seal wood outside. And so you can see how positive that is. It's already got bubbles from when this was done about 3 months ago. So the best thing is to seal all four sides, because once you put it on the deck framing, you're not going to be able to ever seal the bottom of it, right? So it takes time. You can't just throw this stuff together in a hot minute. But anyway, we had an irregular step in there. We changed that. The side's still going to be like another landing. So it's kind of a unique porch, but that's what we like. Every project is unique, and it's going to be cool. Okay, here's how you build a deck over a porch, concrete porch. Lots of backing required. In fact, we still need more backing here. You'll see when you wrap the material around, it has to have something to fasten to. So there's a few boards to be added still, but overall that's what you got. And now we put the decking material on there. Go ahead. Look at that.
That better?
Mucho better. Coming together here. Put a border on your decking, then your edges are all covered up. People like you more for that. So over the concrete, solid as a rock. Remember we had that old tiled porch and steps that she didn't like the way the guy did it, and I didn't either. We got ourselves a better deal here. Cutting it in real nice. Look at that. Full piece right up to the door. How did that happen? Miracles. Living miracles, people. God is good. Looks great. Put your plants out here. Okay, this is kind of the finished product here. Still needs to be sealed a little better on the top, but it's very nice. It's only been here about a month and you can already see the gapping, major gapping. It is just wood after all.